Good evening, everyone. It's Sunday, April 23rd, about 7:30 p.m. And I've done all my chores for today after I woke up. And then my last one now is to replace spouts in the bush. Rick, who's come by for 2 years in a row now to help me remove the taps from the trees. Rick's got a lot of experience, by the way. He used to do this by bucket. So big tap on the shoulder for that guy for doing that. I don't think I'd want to do this if it was bucket. So he's, like I say, he's got some mucho experience in this, and with tubing is a new thing for him, and he's, he enjoys, we have a good time, comes out, gives me a hand. We only have 200 taps. So anyways, one thing that he mentioned was last year was, he says to me, he says, "Hey man, this is your spiles are they're not fitting properly back in their resting tee when we pull them out." So I made nothing of it last year. I went, okay, they have a hard time fitting. But what happened was this year, when we went to go put them in the tree, as such, what would happen was we weren't getting like a 100% leak-free vacuum. So when you get a vacuum, you get extra frost, so premature freezing at the end of the day. And where's Stella? She was here. Stella, where are you? Come here. Stella! She's coming. There she is. Come on. People want to say hi. Come here. Come here, come say hi. Don't be so shy. Anyways, I'm replacing these. I'm about to cut this off. Unfortunately, I don't have any kind of like holder for my phone. So, and I can't just cut it and let it go because there's alcohol in here to sanitize the bacteria from the previous season. Hey, there you are. How you doing? So I'm just going to take this off or cut it and then put a new one that is proven. As you drive through in Lanark County here, the white ones that we're about to put on are true, tried and tested by the bigger sugar makers here. So we're going to give those a shot next year. The ones that we did replace this year for obvious leaks went very well. They worked really. They give us a good seal around the tree tap, the tap hole. Sorry. So, anyways, I'm going to do this, and then before it gets dark, and then try to avoid working with my headlamp, and we'll go from there. So here's one that I did during the season. I found it leaking, and an easy telltale sign during the season is that when you look at your line in the tree, you can see frost when you should just be able to see nothing or clear water, depending on where your spile is and if you have a loop or not. If you recall, or if you've seen one of my previous videos, you'll see that I was talking about how I prefer green for drop lines. These are called drop lines, and these are called laterals before they go into the mains or sub mains. And for that's one of the reasons. I can see if one has fallen or if there's an issue, and then you can see frost clearly going through that. And frost is an indication that you have a micro leak, which brings in a tiny micro, it's a micro leak, so tiny bit of air, but in air is oxygen and, moisture. And that moisture freezes up when your system is under deep vacuum. So like I said, I changed this one right away this year. I saw it. And then this is one of the older ones that I'm cutting out right now.